Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I saw your little boomerang on your story meetings. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
that's me. That's me.
Lots today.
Do you have a lot today?
Pretty packed day. Yeah.
Do you like when you have a packed day?
I do. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't
Keep
have
me
meetings,
busy.
if you don't have meetings and stuff, what would you typically be doing? Like, do you wake up and like make content right away? Like, how's your like morning and day go?
Well, usually I wake up, get my Starbucks, and then I film some content, make some TikToks, Instagram stories, YouTube videos. It all depends.
Yeah. And what's your favorite? Do you like making TikToks the most? What content do you like making the most?
I would say TikToks or YouTube videos. I can't decide. Everyone asks me, "What's your favorite social media platform?" I'm like, I don't really know. That's like asking who do you love more, your mom or your dad. It's like you love them both.
You love them all the same.
You
You get to
can't choose.
connect with so many different people.
Mhm.
Okay, so as you probably know, your YouTube channel is growing faster than Jake Paul's, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
It's a blessing. I'm honored. And, it's crazy, the world we live in. It's so easy to be recognized nowadays. And back then you had to work so much harder. And I back then was working so hard. And I've been doing YouTube for about 3 years now, and I'm really happy where I'm at. And it's an honor. It's a blessing.
Okay, so yeah, you've been doing it for a while. Would you say that like typically is there cameras always on you, like someone always filming you when you're out and about?
Yeah. So usually when I'm out and about, or even in my house, I'm always on my phone, or I'm always taking a story or something. Even in public, there's always cameras around me, whether I'm filming a YouTube video, Instagram, TikTok. It doesn't matter what kind of social media. There's always cameras on me, except like when I sleep, obviously. But that would be really creepy. So
That's next.
um,
That's next. Just kidding.
yeah, I'm pretty out there. I'm out there in the public eye a lot.
Yeah. And for a lot of obviously your tags and everything are with crushes, girlfriends, and everything like that. What is it also like having, your love life completely out for everybody to like absorb?
It's drama. A lot of drama comes with it, but it's fun. I mean, it's whatever. Current relationship status obviously is unknown. I've been getting that asked a lot, and obviously those kinds of things, cause drama. People are like, "What's your relationship status? Like, are you single? Are you taken?" I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, and then that just causes a bunch of drama. So I guess having your like relationship status all over the internet and all that, it's crazy.
Oh, I bet.
A lot of craziness.
And speaking of relationships and everything, you have music coming out.
I'm super excited, obviously, because this song, it means a lot to me, and there's a lot of hard work getting put behind it, and I'm super excited because it's my first like rap song that I've released, so it's a big accomplishment for me. So I'm super
Yeah.
excited. I'm really pumped.
What rappers do you personally listen to?
A lot of Juice World. My
Mhm.
favorite artists are Juice World and Justin Bieber. So you got the singing and you got the rapping.
How do you feel about his album, Juices?
Juices. I listen to it too much, and it's an addiction.
Yeah. What's your
I love
favorite song from the album?
Can't choose. Can't choose. Every day it's a new favorite. I
Yeah.
love all of them.
Who would you want to collab with in a rap song?
I would say Juice World, but probably I want to do a collab with Ian Dior. Ian Dior seems
That'd
like a
be
really
sick.
cool artist. Yeah, he seems like a really cool artist.
He's been on the up and up too. I like.
Yeah, he is. He's sick. I've been listening to him a lot recently.
What's one of your favorite lyrics from the song?
Probably "You Left Me in the Dark, Still Winning," because it's like you broke up with this girl, she left you, like she left you in the dark, but like you're still winning, like you're pushing through. That lyric for me hits the hardest.
Yeah. Where do you
Mhm.
get do you get all your inspiration from real life things that have happened to you?
100%. It's actually really crazy because everyone's like, he's 13. There's no way he's experienced all this stuff. But it's like I've experienced so much that most 13-year-olds probably haven't. I've surprisingly gotten my heart broken a few times. It's a crazy life we live in nowadays. So
I was gonna ask you about that because a lot of people I feel like would be like, okay, you're 13, dude. Like, if you really had your heart broken and stuff like that.
yeah,
But, like, do you think people still, even though you're always on camera, is there still a lot in your life that people don't know about, even though they think they do?
yeah, there's a lot that people don't know about me. But other than that, I have a pretty like my supporters and like everyone who follows me on social media, they know pretty much everything about me because I'm really open to my fan base and my supporters. So they know pretty much everything about me, but there might be like a few fun facts or stuff like that that they might not know. But other than that, I'm pretty open.
And you have already filmed a music video, right?
Yeah, we have.
Is it sick? Are you excited for people to see it?
It's pretty sick. It's insane.
Who came up with like the visuals for the music video and the idea behind it?
Nate Ramos.
Okay.
I think that's how you say his name. He's awesome.
Yeah. And when you like reach out to work with people and stuff like that, or just like people you work with in general, do you usually do it like through DMs? Do you have like your team do it?
Usually I'll do it either through DMs or I'll have my team do it.
And then what was your like I'm famous moment? Like even if it was a long time ago, but it kind of hit you where you're like, okay, like
probably last year when I released my original called Crushing, and it had like 1 million views in like the first day. It's crazy. And then that's kind of what got me started. And then I started working with my good friend Piper Raquel, and then we blew up together. So that was when I was kind of like, all right, like this is cool. Like I can make something out of this. So that was kind of like when I was like, yeah,
like this is it. Okay, then we're gonna play a quick game. It's called the game of lasts.
Okay.
And if you don't have like no, just like think about think about it.
Okay.
Last song you listened to?
Probably an unreleased Juice WRLD song. I think it was Put Me Down by Juice WRLD. It's an unreleased song.
Last person you remember texting?
Last person I remember texting. Can I check?
Yeah, you're allowed. I didn't know if you had your phone right there.
I think it was probably my mom. I think I texted her this morning.
If you're in the house, you're too lazy to get up to go see her, do you just text her or call her?
Yeah, I'll usually, so like how it works is I'll be like doing my hair and be like, Mom, like, I don't know what I'm wearing today. Can you like set up my clothes? And I'll call her or text her. And that's kind of how we communicate in my household. We're really big in technology. So that's kind of how I get my point across. I'm like, hey, Mom, can you get me my hairspray? It's in your bathroom. And it's funny. We're a funny family like that, but that's how it works.
Last person you remember DMing?
Actually, I don't even know. A lot of people DM me. Last person I probably DM was probably a supporter.
Do you try to like go through them? Do you have like a certain point in the day where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna like for the next 30 minutes answer people, or it just really depends?
Yeah, so I take segments out of my day, or not even that. I'll when I do is I go on social media. Like I'm always on social media. Like I'm always on my phone. Like obviously like not in interviews and all that, but I'm always on my phone. Like I love my phone. So like I'll be on Instagram and I'll like go to my DMs, scroll through them, and I'll be looking through my fan DMs, and I'll answer much of my supporters and my fans. So
last YouTube video you remember watching?
Last YouTube video I remember watching was probably, I feel like it was one of David Dobrik's older vlogs, because I went to go check if he had uploaded, and I was like, all right, I'm going to watch one of his older vlogs.
Yeah. Last time you watched one of your own YouTube videos?
This morning.
Do you go through and watch them a lot?
Not really. Personally, for me, it's like my editor, Brian, he's like, Gavin, come watch a new video. And I'm like, it depends on the video, but I'm like, oh, I can't watch myself do that. Sometimes I'm like, oh no, like I can't. But like, I'll always end up watching it like on my own time. But it's like sometimes if I do something that I like regret doing, or I'm like, oh, like I can't watch it. Like I cringe myself out. Like I'm like, Gavin, that's cringy. But usually I watch a lot of my YouTube videos.
Yeah. Last Netflix show you remember watching?
I don't watch Netflix. Probably Stranger Things 2 years ago.
Yeah. You don't watch Netflix. Do you watch a different like Hulu?
Well, everyone's like, you don't watch Netflix. I'm like, I'm literally a YouTube guy. Like I have so much. I don't have time for Netflix. I'm like, dude, YouTube is literally the new TV.
Last time you listened to Hearts on a Pendant?
Yesterday.
I
listened to it yesterday.
Last time you took more than 30 minutes to do your hair? This
morning.
How long does
as you can see, my mom just got mad at me for not fixing my hair, but I'm having a really bad hair day. Well, I guess not, but it's like, okay, she's getting mad. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But no, probably this morning, because my hair is sometimes, well, it's really long right now. Like, it doesn't look long. It looks actually really short, but it's really, really long right now. So I kind of need to, I need to cut it.
And what's one thing we need to keep an eye out from you besides, like, the song and music coming out? Like, what's one thing you're looking forward to happening soon? What's on the radar?
My new EP. I'm dropping an EP soon. So that's a huge accomplishment for me. And I'm really excited.